Hey, good morning, everybody. So today is Sunday. It's an incredibly beautiful day here. Finally, there's no rain, at least not right now. We had a massive, crazy, quick storm last night that knocked over a bunch of trees. It was pretty wild. Knocked over my TP trellis. I thought it killed that plant, but luckily it didn't. That tomato plant's a beast. It's just growing now. But I wanted to do a video. I mentioned it, I think 2 videos ago, maybe 3, on ideas for kids. Get kids outside, get them doing something that they can feel involved in. And so I've got a few different ideas. I'm gonna throw them out. Maybe it's something you could do with your grandkids, your kids that you're home now babysitting since they're out of school. Neighborhood kid, whatever, just something to get them out from in front of that screen, get them involved, get them outside sweating a little bit, get some dirt in their fingernails. So yeah, I wanted to do that today while I have some time. It's a beautiful day. Well, not really that I have some time, that it's not raining. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just do it. All right, so my first idea has to do with bees. And I know you're thinking, what, bees and kids? No. I want to educate about bees and their importance. Now we're talking little honeybees or those big black and yellow bumblebees, not wasps. Wasps are just carnivorous little pests from Satan that hurt like crap when they sting you. So we're not talking wasps, kill wasps. But you do not want to kill bumblebees or honeybees because they're pollinators, which means they, explain to your kid or the kiddos that, bees pollinate every flower on earth. So without the bees pollinating the flowers, there'd be no fruit. There'd be nothing for herbivores to eat, which means carnivores wouldn't eat, which means the whole circle of life, from the Lion King, wouldn't happen. So bees are incredibly important. Now I did see something that kind of got me thinking, and I never thought of this, but bees obviously need to drink also. And I saw a thing on Facebook or Instagram, somewhere, where it showed someone taking like a little bowl, putting marbles in it, and filling it up with water so the bees have somewhere to land, drink some water where it's safe and they don't drown. That's a great idea. Never, ever, ever did I think of that. And it's super important. So where you've got a bunch of pollinating plants, like my whole backyard, it's flowers everywhere, and there's always bees back here now, thankfully, pollinating stuff. What I want to do for my backyard and for this garden is to put out little bowls of water for them to drink. So what I did is I went and bought some ramekins. They're like $3. And they're heavy, and that's why I got these. I didn't get like little plastic, 99-cent bowl or anything that can blow over in the wind. Got something that's got a little weight to it. And then instead of marbles, because marbles are round, and I'm thinking, well, the bees are going to land on them and slip, I went and got some river rocks from, where did I get these? Well, you can get them anywhere. Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, wherever they sell pretty much anything to do with landscaping or gardening. And I'm going to fill these ramekins. I got 3 ramekins. I'm going to fill these up with rocks, and then I'm going to put water just to the top of where the rocks are, so the bees can land on the rocks, they can grip the rocks, they can drink, and then fly off and not drown. And I'm going to place these around out here in the garden. I know that's something simple, quick, but it's important because you're getting that idea, that seed stuck in the kid's head or in your child's head. Hey, bees are important. Let's not kill them. Let's try to save them. Let's give them something to drink. And I think that'd be a fun, quick little thing to do with them. But each morning you need to go out and dump out the water, put new water in, because mosquitoes, they'll breed in any kind of standing water. So you want to dump the water and put fresh water in. So that's something you can do with the kids every day. And again, it gets them outside, gives them something to do, something to be like, hey, we gotta go outside. We gotta go outside and change the water for the bees. So just an idea, and I think it's a cool idea. Never thought of it, And yeah, so
Fill them up with the rocks. Put the water just to the top. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously, if they fall in, as long as they can move over to get onto a rock to then get out, then that's the whole point. That's the safety of it. But it gives them a safe place to land, get some water, and then fly on to the next flower or whatever and keep going. So now I'm gonna go place them out in the garden.
All right, so my second idea would be what we've all did probably growing up. At least I know I did it numerous times throughout my elementary school days. We would grow pinto beans. Something to do, something fun, something easy. So get a cup, make sure there's holes in the bottom of the cup, get some good seed starting mix. Again, I've shown what I use in my videos. You don't want necessarily a potting mix. You prefer to have a seed starting mix, but I don't really think it would matter. Honestly, I think it'd grow either way. And then get some pinto beans. So I just went and got some pinto beans this morning. Find a good one. About a quarter of an inch into this cup. Now make sure the seed starting mix is wet. Doesn't have to be soaking wet, but make sure that it's not dry. Make sure it's wet. Put the seed in, cover it up. Get some dirt in your fingernails. Better yet, get dirt in the kids' fingernails. Make sure you label it and date it. That way you can track its progress. Kind of like a single seed challenge, but not quite. This is just more for the kids to have something to do, something to focus on, and get different beans. If they really enjoy doing pinto beans, and once that once that sprout starts to grow, if they get excited, get some different beans. Just go to the dry beans section in any store and let them pick. I mean, they're not expensive. It's a cheap thing to get them involved and get them excited and doing stuff. And then once you get it done, planted, get it outside in the sun, and just let nature do its thing. And while you're changing out the water every morning in the little bee drinkers, or I don't even know what you'd call it, the little whatever you call it, I don't even know. Have them check the plant. So again, simple, cute, quick, fun ideas. I've got two more, so bear with me and we'll get right to it. So yeah. Okay, idea number 3. Do a succulent garden. It's really easy. Now it's a little bit more expensive than say the other 2 ideas, because you have to go buy the succulents, you got to buy the special soil or the specific soil for the succulents, and you got to get a pot for the succulents. But it can be a fun thing to do, a fun thing to watch. Again, it's very minimal interaction with succulents. You water them every couple weeks basically, or when it gets really, really hot, every week throw some water on them. But they're so easy, and it's something simple, and I think it'd be fun for the kids to do. Again, it's not going to be something that's constant every day, but you can constantly show them, have them get excited watching everything grow. For me, my succulents are right here. So, and I planted this one in the video, these in the video, and then this one and that one I've had for over a year. But you can see this one started just like that, very open, and then within a year it's like this. So it's a slow process for succulents to grow, but they're easy, so easy to maintain, and it's something fun for the kids to do. So that's a great idea also. And then I have one more idea, and that'll be it for this video. So give me a minute and let's knock that one out. Okay, so I'm moving this final idea to the front porch. I don't think I've ever shown the front porch yet.
in any of my videos, but I just don't want to lug everything to the back since I'm actually going to plant these up here in the front. So I figured, hey, let's do it up here in the front. It is incredibly hot, very sweaty. So if I wipe a lot, I'm sorry, but it's beyond humid today. So my fourth idea is to plant a flower or plant a plant. Take them to the local store, whether it's a garden center or a big box store, whatever. Let them pick out a plant. It could be something small like this, which is what I'm going to plant in here, or it could be a rose bush, or just whatever you feel comfortable, obviously spending the money on. You want to have good soil. Now, if you're going to be planting outside, you want to make sure you get an outdoor planting mix. There are differences between indoor planting mixes and outdoor planting mixes, so make sure, trust me, you get an outdoor planting mix. They're not that expensive, but get it in the pot, plant your plants, have them plant the plants. That's more important. That way they're involved, they're getting that dirt in their nails, and they're having fun with it. And it's another thing that they can see every day of it growing. I would suggest having something in two different places in the house or the yard. Have something in the front yard, have something in the backyard. Come home from shopping or whatever, they see, hey, I planted that. They see it. They're in the backyard, they see that. So you're kind of hitting in two different areas of the house. You can obviously take ideas inside, do indoor plants, but again, make sure you've got indoor potting mix. And yeah, so this is my fourth idea. Let me go ahead and knock this one out real quick. And yeah, and just like that, it's all done. Now, one thing I haven't said really to anything is I would advise holding on to these, whether it's in your plants, like your vegetables or whatever, flowers, unless you know what the plant is, but I've never heard of this. Angolian? I don't even, how do you pronounce that? I don't know. But on the back of these is a lot of good information. So I advise holding on to these. You don't have to, but I always just sit them in the pot, call it a day. So, and yeah, see, dirty hands. And now dirt on my face. Again, it's good ideas for the kids. Now there's a million other ideas. Come up with them. Just be inventive and be imaginative and have fun with it and just get them involved. Get them outside. Plant that seed in their head that, hey, growing is fun. Being outside is fun. Sweating is fun. Dirty fingernails are fun. So, yeah, if y'all have any other ideas, suggestions, please put them in the comments. I would love to know them. Spread them. Put them out on my Facebook or Instagram for Down Home Backyard Gardening. Just share the ideas, share the wealth. Have fun with this. It is the beginning of summer, so I know, you don't always want to have the kids inside. You kind of want to push them outside. Get outside and go sweat. Not sunburn, but go get a tan. Yeah, so I appreciate all the support that I'm constantly receiving from everyone. And again, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Down Home Backyard Gardening. Subscribe to the channel, share the videos, tell people to subscribe or check out the channel. Again, this is just a very unprofessional but fun channel. I'm trying to have fun with all this and make it entertaining and interactive as possible, considering it's a new channel. But yeah, so that's all I got for today. As always, everyone, shine bright and harvest hard.